We're on a spontaneous trip. We just popped out of home to go down to Exeter to take the kids to their trampoline class, and we've ended up in Birmingham going to test drive a car that's going to be the replacement for the white Volkswagen Touareg. So, controversial choice maybe, we'll see. Come about the Toyota. Can I start? What do you think? Do you like what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just... Total waste of time. Really good Toyota Land Cruiser. In really good condition on the outside and the interior, but the chassis was rusted to hell with holes through everywhere. There are days when things go right and there are days when things go wrong. And then there's another day when things go wrong. So we are sitting in a subway that's in a petrol station in Bury in Manchester, having driven 235 miles to see a car that the car dealer assured me had no problems. 2 days ago, we drove 150 miles to see a car, and there was a problem with the car, so it was a wasted trip. So before we left Devon this morning to drive 235 miles, it took 5 hours including charging time. I spoke to the dealer, I said, please assure me there's nothing wrong with the car and it's good to go today. We got here, looked around it, looks nice, as expected for its age and mileage. Got in to drive it, engine starts fine. Put the foot down, nothing. Not in foot to drive, not in reverse. So it looks like we may have driven Annemarie, who's 9 months pregnant, all this way for a car that doesn't work. So we're having a Subway, which has actually been the most stressful part of the day so far, was ordering the Subway.
We need to get BestAgent tickets for it.
BestAgent tickets for it. So what do you reckon?
Good.
It's a family decision.
Yes. Yes.
Do we like it?
I like it.
Do you think Daphne's going to like it?
Yeah.
I don't know why something's like stopping me from being like happy about it. I don't know what it is.
Well, it costs us nothing to walk away. I think it's a good deal. Even accepting the risks of a couple of bills, it drove really nicely, better than I expected. I think on the next MOT there's going to be some, we might have some suspension bushes that need changing, that kind of, but that's basically, that's consumable stuff anyway. Let me go and have a look at the paperwork. This is a paint booth. This is where they spray them in different colours. It's our car now.
Yeah,
We just paid for it.
It's my car at the moment.
It's Mama's car at the moment.
I love you.
Oh, Archie.
I think of a name for him.
I love you too.
I think it's a boy. It's my favourite colours. Beige and
That's what
beige
matters.
and grey. Yes, of course that's what matters.
Wait,
Ooh.
wait.
What's that? Why is it doing that?
Rivet. Rivet harder.
I haven't got my foot to the floor.
It's doing the same thing it did earlier. I'm gonna go and tell him. In there apparently is the problem.
Yeah, there's only 3 bolts, isn't there?
3 bolts, yeah.
Yeah, so we might as well take it in and just get it taken off and quickly...
What did you say?
I said, what if it gets too big and it goes off the ground and it hits the building and it falls?
What, that chimney? What if the chimney falls?
Yeah.
It'd smash
and
everything up.
Yeah.
What's that on the top of it?
It's just
That's a plant. How is that plant surviving at the top of that chimney? So we're waiting for Annemarie's new car to be repaired because she got in it and broke it. I'm joking. It was the sticking throttle.
Because I called it Murphy.
Because you called it Murphy.
But why did it break down before it was called Murphy?
We didn't own it then. They fixed it and you called it Murphy and it broke again.
Okay.
So not a great start. Just bought the car, taxed it, insured it, ready to drive home, 235 miles, and fucking stuck.
all that was all blacked out
Okay.
inside. I've got it to here. Do the other side. Have you done the other side as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
And all of that. So 2 minutes. With taking that pipe off and just putting your hand in it, and we released it by just pushing it, and it just opened up and started working every time.
Love the car though.
It's nice. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Inside, interior, everything, yeah.
It's a really, really nice car.
It's like brand new.
So they've decided that the throttle valve body is faulty and they're swapping it out with another Touareg they've got in the workshop here somewhere. But it's getting late, so I want Annemarie to get on the road, and I'll just take the Touareg home on my own. It's not a fantastic start. Come and look at the front of it. It's cool, isn't it?
No.
Poor children. They've been in the car since 7 o'clock this morning and it's now nearly 4 p.m. We got here at 12:30. We've been here for 3.5 hours. Still don't yet have a usable car, even though we paid for it. There's a reason I think it was the cheapest Touareg in the country. Murphy. I hope this isn't a bad omen. It's going to be just... I once bought a car. I once bought a Land Rover Freelander. And as I drove... I think I made it about 3 miles before the prop shaft broke. At least we're here and they can fix it. 4 or 5 of them on it now. Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Good sign.
Okay.
Fine. I'll stop it outside again and start it again just to make sure. That's got to be fine. That's that's 3 times lucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you're
lucky.
gonna stop.
All right, Clara, stay there, honey. Sorry, did a 14-year-old clapped out old diesel tow rag leave you behind in
I'm pregnant and I'm tired, so I didn't want to drive like you.
Incredible how they sniff out playgrounds, isn't it? How do you feel about your new car?
I don't know yet.
So, welcome everybody to Murphy. Murphy is 2008 Volkswagen Touareg. After a couple of bumps in the road today, a couple of little challenges, we're now driving home, and we're about halfway home on a 240-mile drive with about 120 miles to go, coming down the M5 down to Devon. And I've got Archie in the back. Say hi.
Hi.
I mean, I'm not going to speak too soon. Smooth as butter to drive. And this is replacing the white Touareg, the white 2012 Touareg, which we are, one that's got the BestAgent branding on it. And oddly enough, I'm not going to miss that car. I didn't test drive that car. I bought it sight unseen off the internet. It was a mistake. It was a real mistake because that car was not loved or cared for by its previous owners. You can just tell it was just abused and trashed and not loved, and it's just, let's just hope that we get home without any complications. So it's going to be out with the new and in with the old.